What's going on, guys? Michael here from Just Another Car Enthusiast, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Heartthrob exhaust system for a 1999 to 2004 V6 Mustang. So that's why it's kind of a little bumpy today. I'm in the Mustang again, a video I haven't done in a long time. But before we get started, I would like to say that I really do think this is the best sounding exhaust system that any V6 Mustang from this generation could have. And it's one of the cheapest, and I really think it's one of the best. So, to get started, I think we should address the biggest, I guess, problem with the Mustangs from this generation. The only reasons you buy a V6 Mustang from 99 to 2004 with a 3.8 or very shortly the 3.9 is because one of two reasons. One, it holds sentimental value to you, or two, you can't afford a GT. Because you don't buy these cars for the, performance. They're just not very fast as far as performance goes. But if you have one, it tends to grow on you. That's kind of like, since this is my first car, I could have got a GT, but I just hold sentimental value to me. So I was doing some upgrades and stuff like this, and I came across this exhaust system that I really think you guys should look into. Now, this is a catback exhaust system called the Heartthrob, which it has two turbo two-chamber mufflers, because as you guys can hear, it is very nice sounding. And this is one of those that you bolt together with the clamps. Now, I'm not sure exactly if you guys live in a state where you have to have exhaust regulations and stuff like that. I don't. I really think if you do live in a state that has that you could take it and go have it checked or installed by a professional exhaust system shop, or exhaust shop, and they might be able to make it where it doesn't have any leaks. I have a ton of exhaust leaks in this, not actually back there, up front on the manifold. But my state doesn't regulate any exhaust, so I don't have to really worry about that. Now this is on with the original exhaust manifold and catalytic converter. This is just from the cat's back, and it sounds so good. Now this is a full range exhaust. It's it sounds good down low, and it sounds good up high, especially when you lay into it. It's just such a nice sounding exhaust system. It really is deep, throaty. It doesn't sound exactly like a V8, but it's really close to a V8. Of course, you hear the Mustang GT exhaust systems from this generation, and they just have this deep, throaty, muscle car growl to it. And I really think this captures that really well. Now, it's not going to sound perfect because it's not a V8, it's a V6, but it sounds really dang close. Especially because the exhaust systems that come on these stock from, I believe it's 99 to, I think it's 2002. And they started putting dual exhaust on them later. I think they did. Pretty sure they did. But mine came with single, and it just didn't do the car justice. It sounded decent. It was a pretty small muffler, so it was kind of loud. But this sounds so much better. And now this exhaust system is only just over $200, or at least it was when I bought it. There will be a link in the description to where you can purchase this exhaust system. I believe you can get it directly from StreetRacing. A few tips and pointers I want to give you guys on this exhaust system is whenever you're installing it. Now, it comes in pieces. The mufflers are separate. The over the axle piece is separate. You put them together, and then you clamp them with the clamps that they supply and everything. If it comes with a set of instructions, so this video isn't going to be anything on how to install it. These are just some pointers that I ran into, and that I want to give you guys so that you don't run into them too. Now, the instructions say that you need to drop the rear end on this to get the piece that goes over the back axle. Well, I didn't do that because that just seemed to be really difficult. I didn't want to have to do that. So what I did instead, which some of you might think this is easier, some of you might not, I just dropped the gas tank. If you can drop the gas tank, and you only can do one side at a time, but getting it over the hump, because that's honestly the hardest part, is getting it over the back axle. I dropped the gas tank and jacked one side up as high as I could. You could wedge it over it. You be very careful with it, you don't bend anything or break anything. But yeah, that's how I did it, and it was easier. That's really the hardest part. And the second problem I ran into when installing it was the exhaust hangers didn't exactly match up. So you might have to do some different exhaust hangers, but that shouldn't be much of a problem because you want to replace them anyway if you're going to have to do that. So that's really just a quick review of the video. I'm going to show you guys some clips of going down the road with it, and some startups and revving, and tell me what you guys think about it, because I really do love this exhaust system. It's really good, really cheap. I couldn't find any more exhaust systems under $500 for this car, especially with it being a V6 with it had a Y pipe on it, and this comes with like an X pipe sort of thing. It's a lot like the GT, but it's not exactly the same. The exhaust systems aren't quite the same. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the description, or down in the comments below. And again, it will be linked in the description if you want to buy it yourself. Definitely go check out all the links there, my Instagram, my iFunny, that kind of stuff. But anyway, without further ado, enjoy this next few clips of the Mustang with the Heartthrob exhaust system.